shifting my mind to get around you. Still hiding from the truth, it's getting old.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the internet today. So this video is going to be a little bit different, definitely a lot weirder than my other ones. Essentially, this is one of the possibilities that could happen while procrastinating on things that you need to do for school. So during the cruise, my math class had a benchmark, and I missed that benchmark, and of course I had to retake it or make it up. So I had all these opportunities to make up this benchmark, and I just decided to wait until the last second to do so. And that last second just happened to be me needing to stay after school to complete the assignment. So I did the assignment, you know, I even caught up on some work that I was missing, some test corrections on a test that I actually failed, and I got a 70 on it, so that's pretty good. But I had to stay after, and I had to ride the late bus, and I was already just done with the day, and everyone on the bus was just so rowdy, and it was fucking terrible, okay? So we start pulling away from the school. As soon as we get out of the lot, it turned out we had to transfer buses. So everyone on the bus just starts moaning and groaning, talking about, oh, we don't need to transfer buses, this bus is fine enough. And the other night, I'm actually regretting that we changed buses, because when we changed buses, some girl, she was probably a grade under me, she decided to sit down with me. Okay, it wasn't that bad at first, you know, but as the bus started moving and shit, and as time went on, it got progressively weirder. And I say that because it's true. As the bus is driving down the road, she started messing with me and crap. She started like hugging on my arm and shit. It was really weird. Essentially, she was acting away, and we're like, she's like, oh, I want to be your girlfriend. I want to be your sweetie pie. It was really weird. I mean, she was like playing with my hat and like taking it off my head and putting it on and shit, and like playing with the strings on my jacket. It was weird. Honestly, that whole bus ride is weird. Then again, everyone at my school is as well, but that's beside the point. We were on the bus, you know, we were kind of chilling, you know. I just took it, honestly, because I was just so brain dead from the day prior that anything that happened during that bus ride, I just straight up didn't fucking care at all, dude. It honestly wasn't that bad until she started asking me all these personal questions, and I didn't answer them because I just didn't want to answer them. You know, she was all like, so tell me about yourself. Where do you live? What's your personal life like? Do you have a dad? It's just weird shit. And I didn't even pay much attention to them. And apparently, I discovered that she lived down the road from me. Somehow, she discovered that I lived down the road from her too, because some girl that was sitting a couple seats in front of us said that I lived in the area of town that I, in fact, did not live in, and was like, no, I don't live here. And she's like, where do you live? And I told her, and that was a dumb move. But either way, she's like, you have to get off with me. You have to get off with me. I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, fine, I'll get off with you. I thought that was the end of it. No, it in fact was not the end of that. We got off the bus, and then, I'm not even kidding, she grabbed me by the arm and like just started hugging it, right? She had the tightest grip I have ever felt in my entire life. Tighter than Hitler's grip on Europe. Okay, probably not the best choice of words, but I'm just trying to illustrate a picture here, alright? Just fuck off. Her grip was tighter than how tight I put my lid on my Insane Lab shaker cup. I actually put that lid on so tight that I broke the shaker cup. Her grip was tighter on my arm than that. And she, like, yanked me. She's like, you're gonna walk me home. Just like, no the fuck I'm not. And I try and pull away. She's like, please, please, please come home with me. I'm just like, fine, I'll walk you home, but that's it. And so we're walking down the street, and she's like, can I wear your hat? I'm just like, fuck it, go for it. I just want to go home. Whatever will make you happy. And so we were coming up on her apartment building, and then she looked at me, and she's like, you know what would be funny? And I don't want to know what would be funny. And either way, she still goes and proceeds to say, what if you met my mom? That would be just fucking hilarious. And so, I'm guessing you all know where the rest of this trip goes. Into her apartment. So we go into her apartment, and she makes up this whole fucking story, causing me to stay longer, saying that we're study buddies, and that we're working on a project. Really? Why? I'm not even in your class, okay, first of all. Second of all, I had to tell, like, I didn't have my phone on me. And so I had no idea what time it was. I thought, you know, with daylight savings and everything, I thought it was like 5:45 or something. And so I say, I need to be home by 6. No, it turns out that it was only 5:24. So I was there for a grueling 45 minutes working on a project that I didn't even need to have done. Either way, it was still really weird because not only am I not in her class, she made me write my name on her project because we were quote-unquote partners to her mother. The other day was just like so mind-boggling, right? And apparently the project was we had to make some sort of like roller coaster for like a marble or some shit. And we had to get like this old pool noodle, and like the inside was just filled with fucking sunscreen. It was just disgusting. I just really wanted to go home the other night. It was terrible. You know, notice how I'm not naming anyone, because if I do that, then there could be some shit going down. But either way, that's not the point. We get the project done and everything like that. And lucky me, her mom wants to go watch the moonrise for some fucking reason. And so I got to go home at 5:40 something. But here's the real kick in the teeth, right? She wants to come home. She wants to see where I fucking live, right? And she almost didn't come because her mom was like, you know, we got to get ready to go watch the moonrise and shit. And a bunch of hippies, you know what I'm saying? Haha. But she's like, oh, we gotta go watch the moonrise, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, you should probably stay here. And then her mom turned around and says, you know what, you got enough time, go ahead. And I looked at this woman with as much hatred as I possibly could. As much hatred as any human being could feel towards someone. I'd make another Hitler joke, but I'd probably get a shit ton of hate for that. More hate than what I felt for this fucking woman. I died a little inside. I'm not even kidding. I need therapy after the night I had. And I said therapy right as the voice recorder said 9/11. Alright. I'm going to hell. So, we're walking down the street and she's like holding on to me again. I don't know fucking I don't know why. Don't fucking ask. I didn't ask for this to happen, okay? I'm just too much of a nice person to just straight up say fuck off. But she's like, I don't like it here. It's scary. Let me wear your hoodie, carry me, hold my hand. I'm scared. And I'm just like, no, stop it. Just walk. This is a really nice neighborhood. In fact, I live beside an old man that likes to fly model planes. So we get to my block, and she's like, I want to meet your parents. I'm just like, they're not home. She's like, okay. And so I don't want this woman to know where I live, because it's obvious that she's straight up crazy. 100% obvious that she is like trying to get in my pants or some shit. But either way, I actually went up to my neighbor's house to try and get away from this woman. I had to awkwardly knock on the door and say, psst, hey, let me in. And she was like watching me as she ran off. Okay, and before she ran off, she gave me a hug, which was weird, because I hardly know her, okay? I don't know a thing about her. And all of a sudden, she's acting like, ooh, affectionate and shit towards me, and she's just, like, so, like, into me. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, go somewhere. Even if I did think she wasn't being crazy, I don't like her like that. It's someone else. Again, not naming any people. But either way, I actually was like, yo, let me in your house. I've got some, like, crazy chick from, like, a grade under me trying to, like, follow me and shit. And thank God this man let me in, or else I probably would have been abducted or shot for lying to her. But either way, moral of the story, you know, don't procrastinate on your schoolwork, or else you're gonna have to stay after school and then get followed home by a crazy chick that made you work on a project that wasn't even supposed to be yours, and for the grade that's underneath yours, and like you don't even need it done because you already did that shit last year? Because it's a possibility. It happened to me, could happen to you. I'm just saying, moral of the story, just do your work when it's supposed to be done. Anyway guys, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these story videos, and I think the last one I did was in like YouTube Heroes, was like making a huge uproar. But you know, I decided to, you know, sit down and talk instead of just scream at a video game that nobody plays anymore. But yeah, I kind of like these types of videos. I'm definitely going to be doing cut comms and shit a whole lot more, you know, because that's why I made this channel. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video today, please make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and if you are new, subscribe. Let's try and break 10 likes on this video today. You guys actually did really well with the last video. You know, thank you guys so much for bringing my like to dislike ratio back up. I don't really take the time out of my videos to thank you guys for being so fucking awesome, dude. You guys are the best, you know. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you or Mint Clan or Mint and Dash, or hell, even Vision, or you know, fucking Orbit or Velocity, you know, just anything, really. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Minta, dude. Peace out, dude. Later.